One America News has a couple of brand new 2016 polls from two key early voting states. Cameron Kramer breaks down the results from South Carolina and Iowa, and he shows that while one candidate is maintaining his status atop the field, a former frontrunner is now out of the top five.
Now that Americans have had 2 full weeks to digest the second Republican debate, how will it impact a 2016 field that is now without Scott Walker? One America enlisted nonpartisan research firm Gravis Marketing to survey respondents in 2 early voting states, Iowa and South Carolina, and results show Donald Trump maintaining his status as frontrunner. Both states have a top 5 that includes Trump, Ben Carson, Carly Fiorina, Ted Cruz, and Marco Rubio. Trump and Carson are first and second respectively in both states, while Rubio comes in 5th in both polls. Cruz and Fiorina are in a battle for third, with the former Hewlett-Packard CEO having the advantage in South Carolina. One-time frontrunner Jeb Bush is in 6th place in both polls, as he gets less than 7% of the vote in each of the states. But Bush's loss is Trump's gain, despite being in the crosshairs of numerous 2016 contenders.
Or the Donald Trump approach, the approach that says that everything is bad, that everything's coming to an end.
Every time I turn around, I'm being asked about Donald Trump saying one dumb thing after another, and I'm tired of it.
Do we want someone with that kind of character, that kind of careless language, to be negotiating with Putin?
Seemingly impervious to those comments from his fellow candidates, the real estate mogul is dominating third in the nation primary state, South Carolina. Just shy of 1,300 voters participate in the poll, including 762 Republicans, and 29% have Trump as their presidential choice. That's almost double Ben Carson, the second-place finisher's 16% showing. Taking a closer look at Trump's backing in the Palmetto State, he's the top choice for both Hispanic Republicans and African Americans.
Here you have a black president who's done very poorly for the African Americans in this country. And I think that I will win the African American vote, and I think I will win the Hispanic vote.
The 69-year-old is the top GOP candidate for 35% of Hispanic Republicans and 47% of African American voters. Carson, in comparison, gets just 4% and 7% of those demographics, respectively. Meanwhile, in his home state, Lindsey Graham is in 9th place with just 1.5% of the vote. 10% of South Carolina voters are still undecided about the GOP field, a number that balloons to 18% in Iowa. That large undecided figure no doubt impacted the results, as Trump, Carson, Fiorina, and Cruz all have lower support numbers across the board in Iowa when compared to South Carolina. At least one Iowa resident thinks Trump is a superhero.
Mr. Trump.
Yes.
Are you Batman?
I am Batman.
But the majority of Republican voters think he's the frontrunner, and his 19% figure could be poised to grow as those undecided Iowa voters make up their minds. And if South Carolina is any indication, Trump will pick up the lion's share of that support. Cameron Kramer, One America News.